DePaRT. We are from the team Full Stack Devs, and we have created this project in the track of customer trust and involving hassle-free returns. So, in a nutshell, what a project does is it tracks the product at every stage of the delivery point and checks the damage of the packaging of the product. And if it is damaged, the product is returned back from any stage. This ensures that the customer gets the original product and a non-damaged product. The checks start as soon as it is being logged from the manufacturer itself, and every at every stage the product is being logged onto the blockchain network, so that the product path is being tracked and it's not lost in any ways. This ensures that the product is not lost or misplaced at any stage. So this is the main page of our application. So when a contract is deployed, currently in my local blockchain network, hard hat is running on the local host. So when the contract is deployed, the owner has the right to assign roles to the various people involved in the process. So the owner of the contract is the one who deploys the contract, and in this contract, he has the abilities to set roles to any of the persons involved in the process. For example, a manufacturer, a warehouse, a delivery person, or the customer himself. So this is the account from which I have deployed the contract, and hence it is showing a lesser balance than the other accounts, since it takes a little amount of gas to deploy the contract. Now, when I click on Connect Wallet, it loads and it takes me to the admin page, since the owner has an access to this admin page. Now this is the page to add roles to any of the persons involved in the process. Now let me add a few roles: a manufacturer, to warehouse, and a delivery person, and a customer. Now let me just select a manufacturer. For account address, let me just go to MetaMask. Just give it a second. So let me just select another account, copy, switch back to this account, right? So when I click on this, click on add role, the MetaMask prompts me to complete the transaction for adding the role. And when I click on confirm, the role has been added successfully. You can add details for this manufacturer, for example, name, GSTN, and location, and also uh, log it to the blockchain network. For currently, I'm not, but you can. And next, let me just add warehouse. Just let me go to this. Okay, sorry. This. And just copy this, paste, add role. Again, since I'm the owner, I have the ability to add any amount of roles. So I have confirmed this transaction. So the role has been added successfully. So for your purpose, I'll just show you. I can also add so let me just location Hyderabad. Can add role. Okay. So now let me just add another role. We go to account number 7. Let's copy this, and this will be the other warehouse. Then let me just add the role for the other warehouse person. Confirm. So the role has been added successfully. These details can be filled later as just for the information purposes of the like warehouse and manufacturers. Like their details can also be logged in. Now it's the time for the delivery person, delivery boy. Just select another address. Dismiss this. I just don't want to switch my account from the. Let me just copy this account number 6. Add a role. Add prompt MetaMask. So that adds the role of the delivery person. The delivery person doesn't have a lot of fields, just the address field. And the last but not the least is the customer. Let me just dismiss this. Let me go to account number 5, and let me just copy this account address, customer role, So, okay. Now I have added all the roles successfully, and let us start with the process of a product, the journey of a product. Now let me just log out, and let me just switch from my admin to my first account, that is the warehouse account, and let me just click connect wallet, and it will take me to the manufacturer page. There's a separate page for every person: the manufacturer, the warehouse, the delivery, and the customer. So the first process is a manufacturer needs to add a product. So what happens is when he adds a product, he needs to enter the address of the owner. So let me just select one more account from the MetaMask, some other account, like maybe the second account. Let me just copy this, and let me just go back to my ninth account. So when I click on add product, let me just paste this product name, mobile phone. For example, for this test purposes, we are like trying for a mobile phone, $100 maybe, $1,000. So product quantity, just let it be one, want it to be maybe 12 months. So when I first click on scan and ship product, it will prompt me to first scan the picture of the mobile, or scan the mobile itself, so that it tests whether the mobile is intact or not in the beginning itself. So if a mobile is damaged in the beginning itself, it will not lock the product. So this ensures first level of security so that the product is not damaged in the beginning. So when I click on scan and ship product, let me just scan and ship product. For example, let me first show you with a damaged product, whether it scans or not. So when we click on scan and ship product, on capture photo and check for damages. Okay. Product is damaged and cannot be added. So as you can see, firstly I have checked for a damaged product, that was a damaged mobile phone, and it couldn't lock the product since it was damaged. So that is the first level of security. Now let me just add the mobile phone which is in good condition. This happens, this the entire this model is checked using an ML model which was trained using a CNN model, CNN architecture model. In a CNN architecture model, CNN stands for convolutional neural network. It consists of three layers. The first layer is used for image extraction and feature extraction. The second layer is used to reduce the dimensions of the image, and the third layer does actually the prediction, whether the image is broken or not. Which returns a one, or which returns values between 0 and 1. uh, so that's how actually the model works. And some optimizations have been done, and TensorFlow has been used. TensorFlow is an open source library which contains a lot of machine learning models by default itself. So instead of building everything from scratch, which would be a very lengthy and tiring task, we can use TensorFlow and Keras to build the sequential CNN model to check whether a mobile phone is broken or not. Even while detecting the package, if it is not in good condition or in good condition, we have used the same thing. We have trained it using images of damage and good quality. Now let me just enter the same price, quantity 1, 12-month period. Now let me just scan a good. So the product is in good condition. Hence the MetaMask is prompted. And when I confirm the transaction, this is the product that has been logged. The first stage is completed and the product has been logged onto the blockchain network. And from now, you can track the history of the product. This QR code is meant for customers. It is meant for manufacturers, warehouse owners. They can scan this QR code. They can log the information of the product using this QR code. And the customer can get the current status of the product by scanning this QR code. Now let me just download this QR code and save it on my desktop. Yes, I'll just replace it since I have already used it while testing. So let me just save that. And now, cut to the chase. I'll get that QR code in my phone, and I'll use it in the next stages of the process when it is when the product is traveling to the warehouse, traveling to the delivery boy, and then finally to the customer. Now, the work of the manufacturer is over. He has logged the product successfully. Let me just log out of the manufacturer. Let us go to the warehouse. So the warehouse accounts, as you know, is account 8 and account 7. Let me go to account 8. Let me just connect the wallet. The loader is here and we are successfully logged into the warehouse account. Now, at every stage of the process, warehouse or delivery boy or several warehouses, we check for the product for package damage. For example, if a product package is damaged, we return the product from that step itself. If the product package is not damaged, we log the product history to that with that warehouse and we forward the product to the next step of the process. This ensures that a product is not damaged in the transit process and it is secure and intact all throughout the process, right? So let me now click on checking the product. So first let me get the QR code from my WhatsApp. So that took me a while, but I have secured the QR code. So now when I first check in the product, it asks me to log in the product. The QR scan prompts. So when I scan the QR and it will ask me to capture the photo. So to capture the photo, first let me show you if it is a damaged box, what happens. Let me just get a damaged box. So this is a completely damaged box. Let me just capture this damaged box and show you what happens. This damaged box. When I update the product status, see, as you can see, the package is damaged, and the damaged package, we need to log the damage as well, since to initiate the return process. So the return initiation will be successful if the product is damaged. This is check number two in our entire secure departure system, uh, which is the short form of our project as well, secure DePaRT, secure decentralized package and return technology. So this is the step two security of our process. The first one is done with the product and the second one is done with the package. So the return is initiated successfully. Now, just in case if the product is not damaged. So if you check in the product with a perfectly good condition box, let me just check in the product. Log the product. I'll log in the product. I'll use the QR code. Now it's time to capture the photo. So I'll capture a perfectly good condition box. So let me just capture the photo and update the product status. So as you can see, the prompt shown is package in good condition, no need for returns. So that is the power of the ML model. It predicts us the damage and the good condition package boxes so that no need to worry about the damage on the way on the transit of any product. Now if I confirm this, the transaction has been confirmed and this warehouse has been successfully added to the product's history. Now we have another warehouse, but for cutting it short, the same process occurs at every warehouse. Now let us go to the delivery account that we have added. That was account number 6. Let me just go to account number 6, connect, click on connect wallet. So this is the delivery account, the last stage of the process, and the check occurs at this stage also as well. So when I click on check in product, the same thing occurs and we need to scan the QR. Now I'll not show that since it's the same process, but let me just log out and let me just log into a customer, which is account number 5. Just connect my wallet and you can track your order. When you scan your QR code, you can track your order here. But other than that, the main feature that is prime for the customer is returning his product, returning product that he has got. So I have already bought a product to show for customer is given phone X. If phone X is not damaged in the start, we assume as Amazon care executives that the phone should not be damaged while returning as well, right? Since it is our right to ensure that the damage has not done by the customer. So here we have put a check for the app for Amazon as well, that while returning, when if the phone is not damaged in the beginning, it should not be damaged while returning as well. Thank you, and that's it from Team Full Slack Devs. We hope in starting with a small step towards revolutionizing the packaging and return technology industry and building on customer trust. And that's our project. Hope you liked it, and thank you.